All right, so I feel like I'm aging like years. I have had the worst couple weeks. So I've been coming out of protective mode and allowing myself to feel my life and all the emotions that I have underneath, and it has been bad. I Every other month I'm going through like some kind of psychosis because I'm not grounding and I'm feeling things too fast, but or like yeah, and it's usually just one emotion. But it's the last 2 weeks has been, I feel uneasy, uncomfortable, like all these different emotions, uncomfortable in my bed. Just I'll wake up and I'll be so uncomfortable. Like the feeling when there's like something nasty and you're like, ugh. And I don't know, I feel that. I'll wake up and have that feeling for no reason. I'm so stressed. I'm stressed to go to work because at work I'm in a very toxic environment, but I didn't feel like I wasn't feeling anything, so I could be in a toxic environment where people want to fight me and know that I'm the root of the problem because I'm mean to everyone, and it didn't affect me because I didn't feel it. But now I feel like the social energy, like the social dynamics, I don't know how to explain it. I feel like when I walk to my desk, no one talks to me, no one likes me because I'm not nice, but I feel it, like some people are staring at me, I feel that. And these girls want to fight me, and before it, if it happens, it happens. But like every day now I'm scared to go to work. And I live like I'm still at the home. Like in my mind, everything is like hierarchy, and you have to be the meanest to be dominant. But then also that dominance gives you protection. They don't mess with you if you're strike first, you're mean. Also being mean gives you like that kind of barrier to keep people at arm's length. And so I just been realizing that I live like I'm still in the home, like I'm so mean and I'm so rude. I used to get in trouble all the time for being rude. I'll just walk past people and not talk, and I hated small talk because I think it's because of shame. I don't know. I know it's social anxiety, but also I feel like there's a lot of shame. And so I, protected myself and, just became mean and like really guarded myself so no one would want to talk to me. And so, yeah, I'm just realizing I am a very, 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 very mean person. Like not physically, like I don't fight, but as a girl, you know how to like use your words. And like at the home, I was such a bully because I was bullied and no one came to protect me. My house parents were like, stop. And then I became a bully to protect myself. And then it just became unchecked, and they kind of just let me do whatever until I was ready to leave. And because it was never unchecked, I am 27 and I'm like, have all the same, walking around like a bully that needs to be slapped is literally what I'm doing. And so I'm not ready to change because I'm not ready to fully be vulnerable and put myself out there, but I am just really getting enough awareness. I'm so itchy, sorry. Until I am ready to change. But I realized that I'm so rude. I'll walk past you, I won't say hi. I'm really bad at like just glare, like not, I don't think it's glaring, but I'll just like look at you and just make eye contact, not smile, not nothing, just keep walking. And that actually, I did that to a supervisor and she told everyone, it got awkward and everyone's like, they need to fire her, in which I know they're gonna fire me in like a couple weeks, which is crazy because it's like all Black people and Spanish people and no one gets fired. You can literally not work there for 2 weeks and you're fine. Like it's a call center, they don't get fired, and they're literally thinking about firing me. I'll be firing me because of my behavior. And there's ghetto people there, and like I am on top of the list. And yeah, so I was like, staring at the supervisor, and I didn't say hi, I just kept walking past. She got mad and was talking to people, and like I apologized because I didn't want like the awkward dynamic in the office. I didn't apologize because I like care. I don't care about people's feelings. I don't care about anyone. I'm starting to care about my siblings. But yeah, I'm just rude. I'll walk past, not say hi, because I don't want to give energy, because social energy drains me so much. I'll say hi, and for a normal person, that's a little interaction and that's it. But for me, I'll go back to my desk and I'll be like dissecting the interaction. Was I weird? Did I not smile enough? Did I say hi but she, did I give her the wrong like anything? Like I'll just be dissecting the interaction for 15, 16 minutes longer if I, don't like ground myself. But so I just shut it off. I don't have any energy to give to social anything. So I was already like not nice, but I was still like social. And I was like a dominant social person, where it's like we were all working together, but I would be so dominant. And I give off like, I'm gonna beat you, which I've never gotten to fight, but I have a lot of fight energy that I have to work through. But yeah, so I'll be dominant, and people are not gonna say anything to me, or like maybe talk about me, but to me, they're gonna be like kind of try to appease me. That's how I am. I live in Florida, so I always work with majority white people. I've never worked with a whole crew of black people like this, and this is like my first time getting really humbled, and I really need it. Yeah, so I've just been going through my life, like being dominant and getting my way, and like, yeah, now that I'm like feeling everything, like starting to, I feel the dynamic, I feel how mean I am, how rude I am, and I feel like the stress of my life. I feel the pressure to get up and go to work. I'm like, every month I'm like worrying about bills. I'm month to month for the past 8 years. I'm so unstable, and it never fazed me, unstable. But now that I feel, I'm just like, it stresses me out. And the work dynamic, I literally called out 3 days this week. I went to work one day because I was scared to go to work, because I feel everything now. I'm scared of the toxic energy. I'm scared. Like for the 3 days I had inflammation. It was stress, but it felt like inflammation. My skin was burning. I couldn't sleep. I've been sleeping 3 hours for the past couple of nights. And my face looks so much skinnier in here than it does in real life. It's crazy. I do not look like this, which I wish I did, but I don't. I look like, oh yeah, I'm like this at work. I don't know why. And I wear my mask because like I don't know. I have a bad RBF, but on top of a bad RBF, I've got like, I'm bringing all these emotions. So I carry all this energy, like dark energy, not like demonic, but like not like just heavy energy, and people can feel that. And on top of that, I don't talk to anyone, and I'm rude. And so like a lot of people there are scared of me, and a lot of people are trying to report me to not work there anymore. Get like, she needs to leave. And I'm like, I understand, even though I don't like going to work there. It's a job, and no one's hiring right now. So if I get fired again from a new job, I'm screwed. But it's just like it's almost been a year, and I've been like that. And I'll probably, I really want to change, but I know that I'm just not ready. And if I try to do it before I'm ready, like, then it's not authentic. It won't stick. And I kind of do want, I'm ready for, like, I don't know, when I was younger, there was a couple people at Hope that I remember that were like, oh my gosh, the Lord changed me. I am a completely different person. And you would never know that person's so nice. And I want that kind of change. I want to change. I don't want to act like how I was when I was younger and treat everything like a hierarchy and try to be dominant in every situation and be mean. And I still don't understand. Like, I understand when I was younger, but it's like I still do it and I don't know why I still do it. And I was a bully back then. I'm like, I wonder if I still have traits of bullyness in me, because it's all the same thing, trying to protect yourself, trying to be dominant, do it first so they don't do it back. And I don't know, I'm ready to be different, but I don't have the energy yet to change. I'm not ready to put effort. That's another thing. Like, I never ever put effort into anything. Anything that required effort was like a chore. And so, like, my body, like, I just coast through everything. I don't try. I'm super lazy. Well, it's, and obviously I understand because how I grew up, and but I'm like, I really have to start taking accountability. I'm trying to, for just my actions, my life, because I am 27 and I grew up rough with nice things and a nice home, but so underdeveloped because I wasn't given what normal kids are given. And I became this. I raised myself in a home, and this is what I became. And so I'm just now feeling, I still don't care about people's feelings and stuff like that, but I'm starting to open up and feel more and more. And so I don't know how long this process is going to take, but I do hope I change. I know that this job is almost done. I've ruined it. Like, I ruined all my other jobs, and I know that they're going to fire me soon. But, and like, I'm like so done with living like I am like this. I'm just like, I'm gonna try to join the Navy or the Air Force tomorrow. I'm gonna literally, that's how like bad I am. I literally was like, ew, I'm not doing that my whole life. And then tomorrow, like, I've been like on, like, if no one's hiring in Florida, I've been like on my wits end that I'm like, yeah, let me just try it. So I'm literally gonna go tomorrow and call them and try to walk in and apply like it's a job, because I need a job. And I don't know, I think that maybe I'll get also, like, I'm joining because I can't pay rent. I don't know what I'm gonna do with my life. I can't handle the pressure of life, of the real world, so I'm retreating. I can't go back to Hope. I don't want to either. So I'm like, well, let's try the military. So I'm gonna do that. I hope it's a good experience. I hope I get in. I don't know. We'll see. Also, there's these two girls that were there. I was super quiet, super shy, super sweet, sensitive, whiny. And I remember I was like a 7-year-old. I started hanging out with 15-year-olds, and Jennifer and Elizabeth. And it's like, you get bullied or you hang out with people that are gonna protect you. And these two girls, one was super dominant, super mean. Like, I absorb so much of her personality. I act like her right now, and it scares me because I'm like, I don't want to end up like that. She got married to a good guy. She's a little controlling, but it's like, she doesn't have that many friends. Like, she can't keep friends, and like, because she's like that, I'm like, I don't want to be like that, and it scares me. And yeah, so as a 7-year-old, after being bullied and stuff like that, and living with 36 detention girls, like, you conform. So I started hanging out with them, and then I see so much of like because they can hear me. But I see so much of myself in them. So, oh my gosh, these filters is gonna kill me. I don't look like this in real life. I wish I did. I don't. I don't look like that. Oh. This is, oh my gosh, the filter is gone. This is what I look like. Yeah, this is what I look like in real life. This is a filter. That's so crazy why they do that. The mirror does it too, but I can tell now. I'm like, oh look, see, the filter was here. Now it's off. Oh my gosh. Also, I have depersonalization, so I still don't know what I look like for sure. And also it freaks me out. But this is really freaking me out also. But I don't know what I was about to say. But yeah, I conformed and became the opposite of what I truly am. Inside, you know, now that I can, my protective mode is like starting to wear away. I'm scared of everything and I hate confrontation. And I don't know, I'm starting to see what my true personality would have been if I didn't absorb theirs to survive. And I still live like that to this day, and I really have to work on it, but I don't know. I want to change, but I want to be different. I want to change. I just don't have the energy to, you know, take the steps. And oh my gosh, I feel stress. Right now, I feel like I'm on eggshells. Like I feel that. Like I'm walking, like my life is on eggshells. Like my house has been on sand. Like they call me, which they're gonna do soon, and say, you're fired. I'm gone. Like I don't have a job. I don't have rent. No one's hiring. Like that's how I'm month to month. My car payment, like gone. And then I'm done. And that's my life for the past 8 years. And I've never felt anything. I was so numb. And now I feel like everything, and it's crazy. I was at work, and I am working on like intuition. I don't know. I just feel like my intuition is kind of, it's getting better, but I don't know. I just feel like I'm meant to go through. Well, I know I'm meant to go through. I know that I'm meant to feel this. Awareness is the first step of healing, and I have to feel how uncomfortable I make people. I have to understand that I'm being mean. Like a couple weeks ago, I'd say I'm mean, but I really didn't feel it or understand my body. Gotta understand it. I just gotta really be aware of everything and just focus on taking awareness until I'm ready to change. But I feel everything I felt as a child, and then like numbed it out, and now I feel it, and it's stressful. And I'm like aging. I started fasting to slow down my aging. This is a stressful chapter, but I don't know what's gonna happen even in a week. I don't know if I'll have a job in a week. I don't know what I'm gonna do. No one's hiring. So I don't know. But today at work, I just felt in my body that it's gonna be okay. Like I'm gonna make it out of this. also when I was younger, I don't know, I just had a feeling that I'm going to do something great. And that feeling came up again today. Like, I know I'm going to do something great, that. And then the story about, Miss Suzanne, one of the staff members, and to this day I remember, I'm a totally different person. I was like, I know I'm going to change. I just knew it deep down. Our pastor, Nance, he used to preach about living, tithing, and the people that own like the bulldozer or something like that, they live on 10% and then give 90 to God, and they're billionaires or whatever. And I was like, I know that. And I don't know, every time I think of doing something, I'm like, I'm going to give all this to the Lord and live on this, and it's going to be success. And I'm like, you think it's like fantasies. And like, obviously I have nothing going on me, and I have no energy to do anything. So obviously I could think it's a fantasy for sure, but it's just like inside. I'm like, I know it's going to happen like that. Could be in my 50s, but I just know. I don't, like, not a billionaire, but I just know I'll figure it out. And yeah, I really, really just hope that I follow through and just keep feeling everything in this chapter. But also, at the same time, I'm very anxious. I've had this job for a year. This is the longest I've ever had a job, is a year. And this will be the longest. In this place, I've been here for 2 years, almost 2 years in August. This will be the longest I've ever been in one spot. And I don't know, I just, with guys, you have to wait till they're 30, 38, then they figure it out. And I'm just like, I think I'm the same way. I'm 27. I've been on my own since I was, 19? And I still haven't figured it out. It's been 8 years. So, I don't know what's going to take. But I am going to try to go to a recruiter tomorrow and see. Because I don't know what else to do. And if they say no, I'm screwed. Because this place is about to fire me. A place that doesn't fire anyone. They're about to fire me. Also, like, I'm so unaware. Like, I'm becoming self-aware of what I feel, but I'm, like, unaware of, like, how I come across to people, like, per se. And, because I'm unaware, and also, like, I think I look like this and not really what I really look like. Sometimes I have, like, delusional, like, just delusional energy. There's this guy that I work with, his name's Jonah. He's really cute, but I think he's got, if you, like, do the catch and print, he's got a picture of Instagram where he's wearing the gray pants, and he's in a print. But he, he works out, he's got the muscles, the tattoos, and I have a very strong face, and it's big. And so I was talking to him, and he was like doing like a smile, like, but it was like an uncomfortable, like smile. And I saw that, and I was like, oh, he's flirting with me. So I gave the uncomfortable smile back. And I literally was like laughing and thinking he was flirting with me. And then now I'm just like, no, I was making him uncomfortable. But for a while, I was like, I think I might have a chance, because I think I walk, because I have depersonalization, so I think I look like this. And I look like this. So yeah. I don't know. I just am just sitting in everything and forcing myself to feel. And hopefully that will be enough for my next chapter, or I start actually healing. I know before I can change, I need rest. I need a couple months of no bills and not freaking like being in survival mode, which I hope I go in the Air Force because maybe that will help me. I'm going in the Air Force for mental health. But I don't know. I'm just ready to be better. I don't want to live, the old script that I've been living for 27 years. I'm like at my job. No one likes me because I'm mean to everyone. I don't talk to anyone. And then they think I'm rich because I have nice clothes and I also have my hair done. And so they're like, you think someone's snobby and you're kind of pretty, not really. But so they don't like me. And, up until like 4 weeks ago, I thought I was better than them because of my proximity to whiteness, which I've already, worked on and healed. And but I thought I was better than them. And so I think they could feel that. And what was I about to say? But yeah, I'm sitting at work. Everyone's like doesn't like me. I can see people talking to me. They're all, I have a weird face, very strong, distinct face. So they're staring at my face from the corner of their eyes, freaking me out. And I'm just sitting there and I'm just like, this is what, the way I act, the energy I put out, this is what I'll always get. And it still doesn't I'm not ready to change yet. I don't have the energy, but I can take awareness and understand and just see things and feel things. And when I'm ready, that's why I'm not forcing it and trying to be like all nice to everyone and change, because like if it's not authentic, it doesn't stick. And I want this to stick. I want to close my 20s being in survival mode, being mean, being all of that. I want to close it and work on everything. I want to, there's so much things. I mean, I want to I want to do like behavioral therapy. I want to do sex therapy. I want to do there's another one, behavioral sex and relationship therapy, or relationship I don't know what's called. That's for I want to do all those 3 things. And I'm working on myself right now. It's almost been 2 years. No, it's almost been a year and a half. Where I've been doing somatic healing and, opening up and realizing this stuff and getting awareness and feeling, 7-8 months ago was the first time I was feeling like sadness and all these emotions, and I was naming them. So I have an emotional vocabulary. And so I'm doing all of like the base work so then I can start doing the real work, And somatic healing has really been helping me cry and, let go of all the pain. I do have chronic sadness. I have, with my shadow, like sadness, grief. I have so much grief. I turned out like this because I was not loved the way I should have been. I was not cared for the way I should have been. And they kind of like let me get, it was bad, but they let me get so bad and then just like left me alone. And it was like the worst thing that could have been done, because I took that and I've been living like that for my since 27, since this year still. And I'm just realizing it now, and no one's ever checked me. And so this is where I am. And so, yeah, but there's a lot of stuff I've been but just getting awareness and understanding. I don't have energy to change. I'm so tired. I'm like in the hardcore survival mode, and getting all these feelings and feeling stressed 24/7 is just, it's a lot. So I'll go to Air Force recruiter tomorrow to see. And if not, I don't know what to do. I'm screwed. And if they do, I'm still screwed because I don't know how long this job's gonna put up with me. So yeah, that's been my life for 8 years, and like I don't want to do that anymore. I kind of want my 20s to close that. But also, after I heal, and go through my stoicism. I want to do that, my journey. Then I do want to get surgery and fix my insecurities. But I don't want to get surgery until I know I can handle it. You know, I don't want to turn into like, I don't know, and think I'm like too big for the program. I don't want to do that. But I do want to fix my insecurities. You've one life, why live? Why go through all this work to accept yourself and then, you know, not really accept yourself? Like, just, you know, I don't want to, it's crazy because I love my big head. It's bigger right now because I am gaining weight. I gained 10 pounds because I've been eating at night, but this is not a good wig. But oh my gosh. And I always sit so close to the mirror. Oh my gosh. I have to start sitting back here to humble myself. This is what I look like. Oh my gosh, if I would have saw that, oh my gosh, if I would have seen that a couple, like, even months ago, I would be like, oh my gosh, my heart is racing. Oh my gosh, my heart is pounding. Okay, I have to get off I'm like freaking out. Oh, I hate my mirror. Why would it do that to me? Even with light? Yeah, I'm getting surgery. But anyways, but that would have, you know, I would have been in psychosis for weeks. But now I'm just like, I mean, I still wear my mask everywhere because I don't want anyone to see me, but yeah, I understand why people say I'm freaky looking. Okay, all right.